We're learning more about the life and legacy of Oakdale police officer Charles Stipetich.
Police say Kevin McSquiggan shot and killed the young officer after an incident of road rage on Route 28. Chris Hoffman is live in Shaler right now with a look at how some in the community are honoring him. Chris.
Ken and Kim, the pastor here at Bethlehem Lutheran Church, says Stipetich was a beacon of light, not just for their congregation, but for the community. Now their new goal, to keep his legacy going.
3 days after he was killed, Officer Charles Stipetich's church family is still processing how a man so young, with so much life ahead of him, is now gone.
The news is terrible, it's tragic, and it's hitting us all, and all of us are feeling this very, very serious loss.
Pastor Dan Smale says Stipetich grew up at Bethlehem Lutheran Church in Shaler Township, and he was a source of joy for the church community, serving as an inspiration to others.
He had an infectious laugh, always had a smile on his face. When he came into this place, he brought a certain light and joy with him.
And he says he was always putting others before himself. Stipetich went on mission trips with the church and was focused on service. He dedicated his life to that, being a Marine and then serving in law enforcement.
He was a servant. He gave a lot of himself, and we need to lift that up.
So the church knows his funeral here on Saturday will be a challenge and extremely emotional.
I think it's going to be difficult when we gather in this sanctuary on Saturday morning. The reality of this loss is going to be present. We're all going to feel it.
But Pastor Smale says they want this to be a celebration of life and hope his legacy will continue to live on.
That will truly honor this man's life and celebrate all of his contributions, not just to this community, but the community at large.
Now, according to the obituary for Stipetich, his visitation will be Friday night at Smith Funeral Home over in Blawnox. On Saturday, he will have a police escort from the funeral home to the church here in Shaler Township. His burial will be private. Live in Shaler Township this evening, Chris Hoffman, KDKA News.